Okay, so hello everyone, and welcome back to a new week of and our new night of some Drivers Room Acelith Design Endurance Championship. I am your commentator and host Kimmaru for tonight, and we'll be bringing in a couple of other guys shortly. But first, we're gonna do some pre-race brief to get you all up to speed on tonight's race. Tonight's race will be the Group 3 cars around Willow Springs. Yes, Big Willie. The ADEC Championship has not been here since the Group 1s in August of 2021, and I believe that was Gran Turismo Sport. Hello, Plux. And yeah, the only time we run GR3s here was Season 5 2020, when the ADEC legend C.S. Smith took a clean sweep of pole position with a 1 minute 10.5 and the fastest lap of 10.8 on a route to a dominant victory in the new Mazda RX Vision. So second in that race, also in the Mazda, was the current championship leader, Mr. Jagnut. The Frenchman is on the brink on a back-to-back championship win. So after winning 4 of the 5 first races, he has really been dominant in this season, and he could wrap up the championship tonight with 2 rounds still to go. His main challenger, Flapjack, is the only driver who mathematically could steal the championship from Jag, but he will need to win all 3 races with any chance of doing so. And even if Flappy wins tonight, Jag only needs the second place, together with pole position and fastest lap, either tonight or in the remaining 2 races to clinch the title. So for some general information of the race tonight, the leaders are expected to maybe do 49 or 50 laps, and a new no fuel pit stop will cost roughly around 12 seconds. So it's a very quick pit on Big Willie. And the track is brutally hard on tire wear, as we all know. The second and final long, high speed right turns will crucify the front and rear left side tires, and the FR cars are probably the heaviest on the front left tires, with the MR cars with a more evenly tire wear rate. So yeah, it could be an interesting race tonight, and the racing soft tires could possibly be just for qualifying tonight. It really does go off quite fast with in 4 to 5 laps, and mediums 7 to 9, hards around 13 to 15 laps. So yeah, it could be a few stops tonight. Maybe even an 8 or 9 stopper for racing soft guys. So yeah, passing on Big Willie is not easy either. So just let's hope everyone does that cleanly, and yeah, we can have some good racing, and hopefully not a lot of people out in the kitty litter, but I do expect to see a few people out there, and trying to get back on track is not an easy thing on Big Willie. I'm speaking from experience. So yeah, the wind direction can possibly be a factor tonight. So yeah, we we could be in for an interesting race tonight. Hello, Ricey, as we say hi to him as well in chat. Um, yeah, Jag could clinch the title tonight, but you know, Flappy could also do that. But now to introduce our guests for tonight that will help with the commentating stuff. The first guy I would like to introduce is a member we've been wanting back for a good while, and finally he's back, and he's racing, and he's kicking butt wherever he's going. Um, maybe a little bit of ring rust, but he's still bloody fast. I welcome you all to Cartman-Revizor to help us tonight. Hello, Cartman.
Hello, Kim. Thank you for your kind words. Appreciate it. Glad to be back, to be honest.
Good, good, good. It's so good to have you back racing with us, Cartman, and you've definitely not lost your pace all that much. You're still keeping up with the fast boys, so
Yeah, thank you.
so for our second commentator for tonight, that will be our king of banter, and that is Lionessie.
Ra 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 ram, ram ra ram ram, ram Cartman off track.
Oh, I'm trying to keep a serious face here, but it's so difficult.
Hello.
Hi, Nessie.
Hello.
So yeah, are you guys ready for some action and possibly people going out in the kitty litter tonight?
Absolutely.
Yeah, sure. Let's have some fun.
Okay, Gadget put the open lobby in a different section of ADEC, but that doesn't matter. Lobby seems to be open, so let's head on in.
Alright, so we got Racing, Flappy, Gadget obviously, Jag, KG Racing.
KG Racer is with us tonight as well, so
Grim, Vlav the Impaler. Couldn't resist, sorry.
looks like Luco is gone. He's out tonight, it seems.
I saw him with the lobby open. He's in the lobby now.
Oh, okay. Maybe it's Bacchus?
Could be Bacchus.
Oh. Right.
So Gadget is using 8.
Ah, yes, your car.
Yeah. Huge respect for the choice.
Oh, okay. Luco's in. He's just slow. He says in YouTube chat. So yeah,
wish he was slow on the track as well. Would have made our race a lot easier on Sunday.
Anyone on track? Let's see. There we go.
Yep, I'll have a look.
Using my keyboard tonight.
So Flappy is in the Z4. Jag is in the RS01. Don't know what cars the rest of them are in.
I know Gadget and Vlave are in the R8.
Oh, Vlav's in it as well.
Mm-hmm.
KG Racing in the Atenza. I don't know what a lot of these cars feel like since the update. I've only driven 2 Group 3s since the update. But I know that before the update, the Atenza felt quite nice. Well, just from personal opinion.
I only have the experience with the Hyundai Genesis, and I mean the old one, not the Genesis, and the Porsche and Skyline, and I drove the Skyline on Sunday, and the Skyline felt good, but they are a bit, if you don't respect the throttle, they tend to kick you out immediately.
Yeah.
So that could be interesting.
I think that might be the case for a lot of cars now, since the update.
We have Luco out in the kitty litter already, in the Ford GT. That could be an interesting car to watch. Just have to check something else.
So how do you expect how many pit stops we will see tonight? The most
Um,
optimal strategy.
from the info we've gotten, the racing soft tire doesn't seem to last more than 4 or 5 laps. So,
Well, Jag's already on his third lap right now, and his left tires aren't great.
the left tires will
And
take the most beating tonight.
that's only after 3 laps. They're not like half one, but you know, after 3 laps, that's quite a lot of wear.
Yeah,
But,
but I think Flappy can. We know that he can very good work on tire management, right? Probably.
Yes, but he is also on the pad. Is Jagna?
is
No,
he?
I mean
thought.
Flappy.
Oh, yeah.
Flappy's good on tires, yeah, but he's in the Z4, which is not good on tires.
Mediums and hard possibly could be a 3 or 4 stopper. If people are going for the racing soft all the way, that could be a 8 or a 9 stopper. So it could be very interesting to see what people choose tonight. And Ricey's back in the Godzilla. We haven't seen him for a few weeks, I think, so good to see him back.
And I've just watched KG Racing jump the barrier.
I saw that too.
Did you see that?
I saw that just at the last second.
That was a perfect jump.
Oh, I expect to see a few of those.
I hope you guys are awarding points for entertainment.
Probably not, but it should be.
Yeah, we should give. It doesn't matter who wins, just give KG Racing the maximum points just for that jump alone. The only thing that will top it is if someone does a perfect barrel roll over it and lands right side up.
Jules is in the old Supra GT500. That could also be an interesting car to watch as he goes off.
I thought he saw a burger van, I think.
That could be a possibility.
I don't know what that Supra's like since the update, but I remember it being quite a nice car to drive before.
So we see Flappy going very wide.
Yeah, it's a very tricky track.
Yeah. I do remember from the last time I drove the GR3 around here in the ADEC championship, and after I hit the last turn, I went off 3 times during the race, and I just had enough.
Wasn't that race after the season after I left the first time? Because I think that was when I think G-Rabbit was still racing in ADEC back then.
Possibly. I don't really remember.
Well, it was around that time anyway, I think. 2020, wasn't it? So it must have been.
2020 season 5, yeah. Bottle Job come from that.
Yeah, I think G-Rabbit was still racing in ADEC back then. Or Drek as it used to be called at that time. I don't actually remember when it got changed to ADEC, but...
Yeah, I don't really remember either. It's been such a long time.
Well, usually I avoid this track like the plague.
It is a difficult one to get used to and perfect, that's for sure.
I think it's just the last turn I always get lost, and I've just seen Luco playing with sand.
According to Bottle, 2020 season 5 was the start of ADEC.
Ah, so it started just after I left then. That might be why I had no idea when it started then, because I was already not there.
Well, we have about
Gadget goes fastest. No, he doesn't. But he isn't that much slower than Juggernaut.
It seems like the cars have, what was it? I thought I saw. Since the latest update of the physics, with the default tuning settings, all Group 3 cars have been nerfed. Yeah, we all know that. The Audi R8 post-patch or pre-patch was about 0.6 faster than Smithy's GR1 quali record, which seems a little weird considering there are two different classes. And to see them lose up to 1.1, 1.3 seconds from what they did pre-patch. So yeah, everything's at least 1 or 2 seconds slower from this patch.
Yep, well, unless you're me, then everything's about 5 years slower. As our Suzuka race showed on Tuesday.
Yeah, still a fun race, but
it was fun, but also not helped by insane lag.
Yeah, that too. Well, let's hope we don't see too much of that, but I do still see a little bit of choppiness.
I see quite a bit of it, so yeah. I think everyone is lagging.
Yeah.
As far as I know.
It is definitely the servers. It has nothing to do with the drivers themselves.
Glitch Turismo, the real disconnection.
Yeah.
So we have tricky track and tricky conditions.
Absolutely.
No idea how it will end.
It's probably gonna be a few months until the servers are probably stable enough to what they was pre-patch. So I'm just hoping we get to see some good racing regardless. But yeah, there's gonna be a lot of cries tonight.
Yep.
Ricey jumped into the pits and got reset back on track.
Classic. Some things never change. Yep, I just saw Jag absolutely jumping left and right.
Well, the qualifier should start in about 2 or 3 minutes.
So based on this, well, Gadget is 0.048 slower than Juggernaut at the moment. But this is only practice, it doesn't mean much, but...
And the top 3 are
Gadget looks pretty fast.
Yeah, and the top 3 are in
Not
MR
that he wasn't
cars.
anyway, but... yeah. I think MR is probably faster over a lap on this track. I'm not sure how it is in the race compared to the FRs, but I think in quali trim, MRs would probably be faster. I do also remember that the RS01 was quite popular around here when we had Race B here a few times.
Well, as long as the RS01 doesn't have any tire wear, it seems to be a very good car, but...
it's good over a lap. Well, based on GT Sport, it was good over a lap. Unless you're Plox, then it's good over 1 billion laps.
Yeah, true.
So let's see what Grim can do tonight in the Mazda RX.
It was in a race in that Plox was in the RS01, and actually that I remember referring to him as the machine on one of my streams. Tokyo race in Group 3.
I got a lot of respect from for Plux from him driving the RS01 in Spa on the wets. Last time it was an ADEC. That was a performance like I've never seen before, and the way he managed to keep that car on track.
In fairness, MR cars are usually better in the wet because of the fact that they're more planted due to the weight of the engine sitting in the middle of the car. And also I think also the fact that it rotates a lot more easily also helps a little bit with like turning through the slow stuff. But Plux did drive an amazing race.
So we have quali start.
Yes.
Yep.
And I don't know if you've seen any of these streams, Cartman, but after the quali itself is done, there is about a 3-minute break for everyone to put on their proper race tires and possibly have one last chance to go to the toilet and all that stuff, get a drink, and then the race will start 3 minutes after quali.
Yeah, these endurance races are quite long, I suppose, right? Like from 1.5 hours into to 2 hours, maybe, right?
This one
This is
an hour.
just a 1 hour, but the finale race will be a 19-minute super endurance, so that's gonna take a lot out of people for sure.
Yes. I do remember the last race I did in ADEC very well. It was a Super Enduro at Kyoto in Group 2s, and I got up to third, and then spun at the chicane on the second lap. But the race itself was quite fun. As we see Gadget taking the first corner pretty nicely.
So flyer.
Looked like Flappy got a bit twitchy out the second corner.
Might take a few goes before we see the proper lap times, but will Gadget be the one to hold on to pole position, or will it be destroyed right away by Jignut or Flappy?
Ignore that.
Remember, don't kick the puppies.
What puppies?
And we have a 1:11.
11.236.
That's a good
Can
one.
that be beaten? Let's see what Juggernaut's doing. I think this will be beaten. Quite soundly, in fact.
Whoa.
By a second.
Whoa.
Wowee. Juggernaut is the man to beat.
I think Juggernaut was sandbagging, ladies and gents.
Yeah, that's a huge advantage.
I can see Ivan's tires already after 2.5 laps now. The front lefts are taking a beating. So let's hope, for everyone's sake,
He's on a personal best though.
Yeah, let's just hope they don't stay on soft for the race. That could crucify them. What tires
stay on soft. I want to see carnage. No, don't really.
What tires do you think most of the guys will probably be
I
on?
would assume that a lot of people would probably prefer to go on the mediums.
1:11.6 for Ivan.
By the way, Kim,
some...
can you mix tire compounds in this series or not? So probably for FR car it would be good to take mediums on fronts.
You can.
There is no rule against it, so
there's no rule against it, but you can only do it at the race start. You can't do it in the pit stops.
Yeah, true. So basically,
Well,
probably
the first race that I commentated on in GT7, which was Le Mans, I think Jag actually did something like that.
probably I would go for hards on fronts and mediums on rear, and take the long stint for the start, and then to switch for mediums, probably. But we will see. We'll do our drivers.
I think it would depend on the... Well, that wasn't the way to enter the pits, was?
Well, Bottle Job is on to something. Mix wouldn't work here as the tire wear is on the left side instead of front and rear balanced.
Yes,
so
that's a good point.
I mean, if you have FR car, your fronts are warning faster, while you don't have these brake balance control, right? So,
in this one you do because
this one you do
on.
because it's tuning.
Oh,
we said that at the same time.
It's still BOP,
probably...
but you can apply some. I forget what the tuning limitations are, but you can change some limited slip diff, I think, and some downforce, and I think that is basically about it. So you can make the car a little bit more compliant. Suspension, diff, and aero. Thank you, Bottle.
I was gonna say I thought a suspension would count in that as well.
So yeah, that is what is doable for the tuning on, but everyone will have to put their cars on track and then do their individual tuning setups, and then they can race, because the BOP basically resets the settings in the setup sheet to standard, or what it is for BOP. So we see Luco, he's on an outlap, so Gadget's still second, and over half a second behind Jagnot at this point. So Jagnot's on fire of 1:10.1. So he could be difficult to beat tonight, guys.
Yeah, for sure.
Just watching Luco at the moment. He's done a personal best.
I'm interested to see how good that GT is, and if Luco can get some good performance out of it.
Well, Luco's given me and Cartman a headache in DRFS at the moment.
Jack is going even faster. Jesus.
109.
Holy crap.
Well, everybody else is in Willow Springs, and Juggernaut seems to be in China.
And he's on purple on first sector. He's continuing to push.
Yeah, that man has been on fire the entire season so far. Hasn't been many that have been able to challenge him except Flappy, but Flappy has had the unfortunate events of being a victim to stewards' inquiries and penalties.
And spinning at Alsace.
So
Purple on sector 2. Will he manage to... went
well,
a little bit.
Good luck, Ricey. Definitely gonna need it.
Well, he messed that lap up at the end, but...
Yeah, but he wasn't the first time.
I remember when I used to be able to keep up with Juggernaut. I think if I did ADEC now, I'd be miles behind.
I wouldn't be able to keep up.
No, you'd be like, you'd probably still be in bed when the race starts.
A 1:14.3 from Grim, 13 blank from Jules. Jules is 3.25 seconds behind Jagnaut. So yeah, Jagnaut is taking no prisoners.
Well, he's over a second quicker than Gadget.
Yeah.
Watch him floppy now.
Yeah, same.
See what he can do on this lap.
A 1:11.6 from Ivan.
So it's quite close between these three, Flappy, Ivan and Luco.
Yeah, you're right.
Flappy's down at the moment.
Well, this will be the last Group 3 race of the season. Next week, in 2 weeks' time, it will be let's see, Sardinia Road layout A with the Group 2s, and then Group 4 to finish off the season. As we see,
Flappy's improved, but not by much, and he stays in third place. Lav is just pitting for fresh tyres. What's Luco up to? Well, he's touching a bit of gravel and not improved. But he's not that far down on his personal best, so can he make it up in that last corner? Hard to tell with all the lag, but I think that's pretty obvious that he has not improved.
No, that was the tail giving way. Mickey with a 1:11.9.
Gotta be taking the Mickey.
Big Merc.
Mickey Mouse, doing well.
We have about 2.5-ish minutes left, I think.
Does KG Racing set a lap?
No, he signed up after the sign-up period, so he's barred from qualifying. So he starts from the back.
So he's a naughty boy.
Yeah. Naughty, naughty, naughty.
And I've just seen Luco fly all the way to Mars at the last corner.
Yeah, that is the corner I used to crash on in the last time I was in ADEC.
Yes, I had one of my most spectacular crashes there in an FIA race. In my defence, I wasn't used to front-wheel drive cars in Group 4 at the time. I was in the Peugeot RCZ, but I was with Peugeot for that season. And that was my only attempt, because the rest of the day, the servers just died for everybody. This was back during COVID, when the servers were absolutely insane.
Oh, just missed it. 26,000. He was in purple in the second sector.
Which one?
Suppose Juggernaut
He seems
is
to go purple. He seems to go purple in the second sector a lot.
and
Purple
in first.
again.
Yeah.
But he's got traffic in Flappy.
Yep.
What if Flappy just brake tested him right now? I'm joking, obviously.
I think a bazooka will appear from that Renault.
Oh, Mikey jumped on 4th place.
Oh,
Just 12,000 from Flappy.
not bad.
It's become spicy.
Let's see.
I think he's got the. He's going to be using the toe from Flappy here, so he could actually improve. He actually hasn't somehow. Maybe it was too much dirty air through the corner.
That could be it.
But he was only 0.005 off his best.
Well, 4th for Mickey so far. Can't really see.
So he's still on a lap, but his front tyres are pretty shredded.
Luca is on his last lap right now.
Will it be enough?
Well, he's not improving.
No, he's behind. Ricey's done. Jules is done. Grim is done.
I think it's only Luca.
That for GT could be a handful.
Well, he has actually improved, but he's still in P6. Super GT's favourite position.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Occupied by Luco. So Luco needs maximum points for that. That's two people that need maximum points for something not race related. And now we wait.
Seems like we will have Juggernaut racing on his own, and some interesting
Unless he crashes.
Fight behind. Well, yeah, this track is definitely pushing you to this, so we will see.
Oh, so we're doing the whole time travel thing. This time we're going to 2006 to start the race. This is a stupid thing that I've been doing ever since I started doing this.
Well, a couple of minutes now.
This is not 2005, the year of the quote-unquote greatest Grand Prix of all time, Indianapolis. The 6-car race we had in Formula 1.
Oh.
Oh yeah, I remember.
Yeah.
And Minardi was there, right?
Yes, yes. But Minardi was not number one.
Of course, because there was no us in IndyCar.
There wasn't us in the cars, and they were also more or less last.
Yeah.
All right, which of these cars will be good off the line? That's going to be the other question.
Z4 is quite good off the line. The Renault isn't, I don't think, although I could be wrong. I remember it wasn't particularly great on GT Sport, again, unless Plox was driving it. The R8's good off the start, actually, isn't it? So... Luco, are we making sandcastles from lap 3? Anyone's welcome to join. Well,
if I was racing, I'd join them.
If I was doing this race, then I would definitely be playing with sand. Ooh, sand! Yay!
I got told by my mom once that she had to make me spit out a lot of sand when I was a kid, because apparently I wasn't very fond of eating it. So okay, there's that.
Oh, all right.
I'm pretty sure that's ill-advised somehow, Kim.
Hey, I didn't know better. I wasn't old enough to know those things.
Bring your own bucket. Well, I mean, there's two kinds of buckets. There's buckets to make sandcastles, and there's also buckets when you've had too much alcohol the night before, and yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I was drinking last time we did the commentary for one of these.
No Jack today?
Didn't.
I mean, Mr. Daniels? Jack Daniels? Or whatever?
Oh yeah. Cool guy.
Yeah.
I appreciate his company most of the time.
With Plux informing us, the Renault used to be a good starter if you got the revs right.
Ah, yes. But most people just did the cheap old put traction control on.
Yeah.
So based on if you did that, you never got a good launch.
Well, here we go. Race start. Now I have to do this thing again. Display all. Why can't that be remembered? Alright. Waiting for 5 red to go out.
And it's go. And Juggernaut gets a good start. Flappy has cleared Gadget already. So Gadget didn't get the best on launches.
Mickey's holding fourth.
If Flappy wants to get ahead of Jag, I think he probably needs to do it now. Well, I mean, he definitely needs to do it soon because Flappy is on softs and Jag is on mediums.
Yes, and Mickey as well on softs. So we have mixed of strategies here, which is good.
Well, that means the first stint of Flappy is not going to be that long then.
Flappy is good at saving tyres, however the Z4 is not.
And with the latest physics update, it could be even worse than ever. As we see, there's a 1.2 second gap down to Gadget now from Flappy. And he's shaking the rest of the grid, and Gadget needs to watch out for Mickey.
See a lot of sand kicked up in the background, but no one's had an accident. Everyone is still facing the right way for the time being.
As we see, Mickey is trying to show himself in Gadget's mirrors.
But in turn is now under pressure from Gadget's teammate. Oh, he's ran very wide. It looked like he kind of ran Vlav off almost a little bit, and Vlav had to back out.
Now, Vlav has Ricey right up his gearbox.
Or as everyone's favourite driver Ronan once called him, DJ Rice Krispie. And Vlav has gone miles all the way to Latvia and has been reset. Well, that's a long recovery drive now for Vlav.
Let's see if we can take a look back at the instant camera, instant replay.
It looked like he'd lost it on the exit. Did he touch the sand?
Oh, oh wow! His rear end just kicked off on the right side curb, on the inside.
Oh, we
Wow.
have another victim, Jules, in this second turn.
Jules is out as well. Ay, ay, ay. The early deaths to the kitty litter has already started.
Yeah, the track shows no mercy.
Gadget's got a comfortable 2.5 second gap down to Mickey.
I think it must be noted that Ricey's front left isn't looking great already. And he is on softs.
Mickey almost dive bombed into the pits, missing the last turn completely.
Yep, that's
but,
surprisingly extremely easy thing to do on this track because of the nature of that last corner. I have a very, very good relationship with that final corner, honest. I've never been spat into the wall. As I mentioned earlier, I did have an experience in the RCZ Group 4 round there, and had a particularly violent crash. I misjudged the where the limits of the track were, and basically just went full-on side impact into the wall and spun quite a few times.
Let's see, Ricey on soft, we have Mickey on soft, we have
Luco is on mediums.
Yes, and he's fresh, I think, now.
Meanwhile, Juggernaut is already 3.5 seconds clear of Flappy.
And Grim went big off, totally missing the last turn, like we saw with Blade.
I think Jag is in another planet, like another dimension in this race.
Take a look on tires of Flappy and Gadget. They are almost equal, but they are different, like Flappy on softs and Gadget on mediums.
Yep. Well, we know how good Flappy can be on tires, but Z4 is a bit of a test, I would say.
It's hungry for tires.
Well, thanks to the Z4's poor tyre wear, I managed to sneak a win off Steven a couple of weeks ago in Laguna Seca. Because he binned it from a 5-second lead.
Oh.
Mickey probably will go into pits on next lap because he's front left, he's almost dead.
Yeah. Nothing left.
Same with Ricey. I've got nothing left.
They've been out for longer than the predicted soft run, so longer than 5.
Yeah, I was going to say, I was expecting them to have already pitted.
Lucas in front of Ricey? Yeah.
Yep. Ricey did a 1:15 in his last lap, so did he have an off?
I think he might have. Yeah. Luco did his personal best on the previous lap, the 1:13.3, so
Oof.
I don't expect Luco to go in anytime soon.
Luco is pushing quite hard.
Ricey will definitely have to go in that melon.
What's Mickey going to do?
Yes.
No, Mickey's staying out.
Whoa.
He's got a fully red front left tyre, but in fairness, his lap times are quite consistent.
Ricey also staying out, and we have Luke KG racing off track in the final turn.
Well, I think Luca will get Mickey in this lap.
think the next few corners might tell us if he does or not.
KG just slowly fell off the track and went out into the kitty litter with no chance of getting back anytime soon. Back on Jag.
Oh,
Mickey's gone off.
Well, it's how it goes with the ball tire, I suppose.
Well, Luco passing him. Quick look back. Oh yeah.
Gadget did it already.
Go, Gadget pit stop. That's quite
And
early,
Flap is
considering
still
he's on the
back.
mediums.
Yes. That's the difference.
Gadget into the pits already, huh?
Yep, and on mediums.
And Mickey continues. What is his strategy? I wonder.
Glavin.
Seems a bit out, I think it's a little bit out of sequence of what we were expecting.
Yeah, Blave's got some damage on his rear end as well. Either he got hit from the back or he slid into the
Crashed.
barriers.
We didn't see.
I'm wondering if Jag is going to go into the pits now. And he remains out. Flappy with a full red left tire. And
Yeah.
he goes in. Oh, and Luco is off. And gets back on, but loses valuable time.
Mickey goes back ahead
Jesus.
on a fully red front tyre.
And the rear is going to be fully red too.
I wonder how that is going to impact everything. That's going to make the car slide, I think.
I have no idea how he managed to control this car. Ricey was in pits.
Well, in fairness, Cartman, when we did the DRFS race on Sunday, well, both our rear tyres were nearly down to the rim.
Yes, but it's not like fully. Well, mine was in the last lap, but I wouldn't go for several laps on it. That's for sure.
Challenge accepted.
Jagnut in. And goes out on soft. And we have Luco off into the kitty litter.
Again.
Oh, that was heavy.
Well, where are the sandcastles, Luco? Come on. That's disappointing. I wanted to see some sandcastles. But anyway, Luco is pitted. Not surprised. He was pushing quite hard, in fairness. So I'm not entirely shocked that he's gone off. But somebody else's Vlav has spun again at the same corner as earlier in the race.
Oh. Let's see if we can get that on replay. Oh, yeah, I saw. Whoa. That is some intense action.
There's nobody battling on track, and KG is the first person to be lapped. We're only 12 minutes in, and someone's being lapped already.
Yeah,
KG's been off as well.
I wonder if KG's actually driving right now, if he's got his hazards on. I wonder if he's got his game paused. I don't know, he's moved out of the way there.
Maybe he's just staying away from the cars lapping them. and he's staying away from Gadget as well. Respecting the blue flags.
Blue flag. There's nobody really battling at the moment. It's all very spread out.
Yeah, and Juggernaut is going to improve massively fastest lap since he's on
I don't actually know what KG's doing. He's just completely stationary now.
We have a new fastest lap from Juggernaut. 110.333. And KG is just looks like he's nervous and does not want to get hit. He's going
So
very slow.
Basically, what you're saying is JC has hacked his account.
No comment.
That's a definite yes. And to be fair, you can't say he's not respecting the blue flags, but I don't really know what's going on. He's obviously just thrown in the towel already.
Definitely looks Jag is on course for that second championship.
Is it if he wins this race, he's champion?
I think so.
Well, he's basically been virtually untouchable. Even when he hasn't won, he knows how to play the percentage game.
Well, last year he won it all by just being consistent in the points and winning maybe one or two of the total 9 races. So
everyone is on his own race right now.
I've just seen somebody else spinning on the map, and it's grim.
Yeah.
Flux is saying Jag needs P2 plus all bonuses to do it, then Flappy won't be able to catch him no matter what. So if that's correct in what I said there, so yeah, then that means a minimum of second place and fastest lap, clean race, pole position and all that, and the title is in the bag, even at
well, I'm sure he can afford to pull over right at the end and let Flapjack win.
Grim about to be lapped by Mickey.
Well, that's taking the mickey, isn't it? Oh, that was a bit dodgy. Looked like Grim nearly got rear-ended there, but he didn't.
Yeah, we can see that from the replay. It is down to the lag, unfortunately.
Yes.
Oh, as we see, Gadget has run off in the final corner.
Oh,
That's
my favorite corner.
Let's take a look back at what happened to Gadget as he goes. Oh,
Luckily, he's right by the pits, so he can repair the damage.
Oh, he got the tail kicking out on him and just lost control.
Is the R8 that bad on medium tyres, or is Gadget just really hard on his tyres?
I have no idea. actually.
Well, Cartman could probably tell me, because seeing as he loves to drive it.
Yeah, the car feels great, but it just ruined tires totally, you know. It's very unpleasant for tires.
And yet somehow you made a mockery of me on Tuesday.
Well,
well, I made a mockery of myself too. Yeah, but we don't care about him. It's not like he's in this race or anything.
Interestingly, fastest lap of Luko is quite good. He's much faster than Rice or Mickey, but it looks like he's got this lack of consistency.
Well, from our experiences with Luco in recent races, he does tend to push very hard all race, which does mean that he's always at the risk of a crash.
Like
But
in
you
DRT, you mean? Or DRFS, I'm sorry. DRFS.
DRFS, yes.
Jag in.
But you can't fault his commitment.
Yeah.
Flappy in as well. Mickey now promoted to third from Gadget's encounter with the kitty litter.
Barrier.
And yeah, and that.
Well, Gadget has plenty of time to get back his, well...
What lap did Gadget hit the first time? Wasn't that lap 7 anyway? So he was on lap 14 when he had his crash, so he might have potentially pitted anyway.
Yeah.
But no, I mean this still ruins his strategy no matter what. But there's plenty of time for other people to throw it away.
Yeah, this track is brutal.
Will he be able to...
Oh, and Jules falls off very slowly through turn. What is it, turn 2?
And Vlav really does not like that last corner. He's gone off onto the right side again, and now he's pitted with rear damage. Not a good day for Vlav.
Absolutely not.
Vlav the Impaler seems to keep impaling himself at the moment.
I think Luco and Mickey are due for a pit stop in not very long. This is a scary track, I'll give it that much. One I don't feel confident on at all.
Yeah.
For me, it's just I don't always know where to brake on certain corners. It just feels really unnatural to drive to me. I actually really like Streets of Willow. I think that's a cool track, but I'm not really big on Big Willow particularly. But Streets of Willow I like. Don't know why I like it, but I just do.
It is a better track, I will say that.
Well, I remember doing race A in Streets of Willow a while back, and it was probably some of the most fun I had in sport mode. But I don't think you could really race Group 3s around that track. Well, you probably could if you were mental, but which I am, but that's another story.
Well, racing Group 1s around here was one of the most terrifying experiences of my life, and I've done it with the Group Cs in the Drivers from Group C Championship, and I've done it in ADEC, and both times were absolutely terrifying. On this one, as we see Mickey diving into this there.
And Luco's pitting too. Yeah, I tested the Group 1s around this track, but I didn't do the race. I think I was on holiday. I wasn't here anyway. Can't remember the exact reason why I didn't do the race, but I'm pretty sure I was on holiday.
Mickey managed to save his third for now. That's becoming interesting between
Gadget. He's got Gadget right behind him.
But Mickey on fresh tires.
This is not an particularly easy track to overtake on either.
Well, Gadget's in the R8, Cartman's in the room. Cartman is the king of the Audi R8, so he should use the spirit of Kart Ram Aldenizer to just absolutely send... Go Gadget Ram and send Mickey all the way to Latvia. But that's not going to happen because Mickey's on fresher tyres and is getting away.
I think we will see his battling, them battling in further laps, because probably Gadget is a little bit faster in overall pace.
Yes, well, I've never particularly had any real battles with Mickey. I have had a few good battles with Gadget when I was in ADEC the first time. I particularly remember a good race we had together at Kyoto, I think it was, in Group 4s. We were like sort of mid-pack, like near the back in that race, but we did have a nice battle. Unfortunately, I came off worse in that one because I cannot save tyres to save my life. Or at least back then, I definitely couldn't. But it is a good memory that I have from racing in ADEC.
Well, I've had some good battles with Gadget as well. One I remember was the Goodwood racetrack. I was in the training shoe. I don't remember what Gadget was in. He came out of the pits. I was hoping to beat him, and then he stayed in front. And I had a lot of cursing back in those days to say to him because I wanted to get past, but I couldn't.
Was this Group 4s?
Group 4s. I was in the training shoe.
2020?
Take a look at pace of Juggernaut at his lap times. It's just
1 minute 10, 10, 10, 10, last is 11, but it's absolutely insane.
Yeah, he's fast and he's consistent. It's just unbeatable.
Well, I remember, like I said earlier, when I was in ADEC, the second time, I could sometimes keep up with Juggernaut and had a few good battles with him. Now, I doubt we would even be in the same piece of track, apart from when he comes to lap me.
Yeah.
He's very fast, very consistent. We've seen that over... I started seeing that from the last 3 races in 2022, and we've been seeing it all season this year. That Juggernaut really is the one to beat. And Flapjack is second on track to beat.
Yeah. I mean, Flapjack is consistent too, but he loses like a second lap on average to Juggernaut.
The other thing is with Flapjack, he does tend to be very good at saving fuel, which a lot of other people cannot do quite as well as he can.
I don't know if he's refueled yet, but he's just under half a tank now, Flappy.
I don't think anyone will have refueled yet.
Oh, definitely Juggernaut has not.
Yes, but he's been going at full pelt the whole race.
Gadget in pits.
His rear left is gone.
And Ricey too.
And his left front is gone.
Oh, and Luca is gaining. It could be interesting.
Well, Luca is on more worn tires. The Renault has always drunk a good amount of fuel, Pluck says. So, yeah.
Not exactly shocking, considering that it reaches full revs really quickly. I don't know about now, but I definitely remember on Sport it was one of the slowest in a straight line.
Well, we can easily find that out on this track once they get to the start-finish. Or even this stretch. Let's see, 230, 40, 50, 54, 5. I think that's the fastest. .255 for the Renault. Take a look at the Z4, a 251. You can see there from Flappy. The Merc should be a powerhouse on speed.
I mean, the Z4 before the update was really quick in a straight line. I don't know how badly nerfed it has been in terms of power. Like overall, I mean, every Group 3's been nerfed, but I don't know if it's affected the straight line capability. Well, I'm guessing by what you just said, it probably has.
251 for Gadget and the R8, but Plux also said something. Aero balance may be affecting that. So yeah, they probably have some aero changes in their settings, so that could definitely be affecting that. As I'm just gonna try and mute my phone so I don't have to hear those planes. There we go.
So, if I remember correctly, you have this pit loss about 12 seconds, right? Without the fuel.
Without refuel, yeah.
Okay, and we see that between Mickey and Gadget it's about 13 seconds. So probably it will be pretty close when Mickey pits.
Yes. The Gadget is closing in.
Yeah.
Gadget could potentially jump Mickey, perhaps.
The Z4 has lost 16 horsepower and gained 60 kilograms. And Jag may have dropped his rear wing. So all value points to consider. Jag 22, almost 23 seconds ahead of Flappy, so definitely Jag is flying out there tonight.
Gadget gained 1 second on this lap on Mickey.
Yeah, Mickey's tires are starting to run off.
Yeah.
Yeah, the left front is going again.
Luco's still chasing, but Luco's tires are starting to go off now. I'll say this, I'm not a big fan of the R8 in general, but the Group 3 just looks very badass. I'm a big fan of how it looks, not how it drives.
Yeah, it does look particularly angry at the front.
It's the most pleasant car to drive for me, to be honest. If not only this tire wear.
It's the.
Yep, there's always a con to every car.
I remember in the beginning days of GT7, the oversteer of this thing was something I just couldn't adjust to. But when I raced it in a few career races and I put some weight in the front of it, it became a dream to drive. So.
It felt even better after physics update.
Okay.
Well, Luco and Gadget are getting. Well, Luco's getting blue flags. Gadget soon will be.
Oh yeah, Juggernaut's catching up to him. Whoa. And I would imagine Juggernaut going into the pits shortly.
No, Mickey continues. Well, he is losing now very much.
Oh yeah, Mickey's murdered his front again.
I'm wondering if Mickey just wants the freshest tyres possible towards the end. But I don't really understand what his game plan is. As he's actually been unlapped by Vlad. He was obviously not long come out the pits.
Oh yeah.
And Luco's dropped massively behind because
he was
obviously let. But also Luco is going to need to refuel.
Yeah, he's running out. And there's a 6-7 second gap between Mickey and Gadget will recover third right now. But Mickey will have to refuel. Juggernaut into the pits, and I would assume he's also going to be refueling. So let's see how much Juggernaut takes on. Not all that much. So you see Mickey letting Juggernaut through.
Mickey's 19.8 seconds behind Gadget right now. Make that 20 seconds now.
Well, Mickey? Yeah, Mickey did take on a fuel.
He did refuel.
Half tank of fuel.
Yes, he refueled. That's why.
I think he took a little bit too much. Yeah, just to be
the
sure.
MS too fast strategy. So he's obviously been watching MS's streams, getting a bit of inspiration. Meanwhile, Luco, I think, has refueled on the limit because he is now 3.8 seconds behind Mickey.
Yeah.
Let's see how that works out for him. Ricey then will be due for a pit stop within either this lap or the next. take a look at him through the last turn, and he keeps on going. Ivan, yeah, he's not due for a pit stop anytime soon. Jules, Grim looks to be due for a pit stop, and we still have KG on track. We haven't seen much of him, but he's still on track.
TCR JC.
And we have Jagnaut with the best sector, last sector. Or is it second sector? As he goes through the final section. Will it be a new fastest lap?
It's looking like it.
Like anyone could beat.
109.7.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it's faster than in the qualification, if I remember correctly.
Yes.
That man's flying.
I think he is. That was 0.1 faster.
Flappy's due for a pit stop.
Yeah, those front tyres are looking like new. I mean, very second-hand.
Now Mickey is gaining on Gadget. He probably...
not exactly a surprise, considering the tyre wear difference.
Yeah, and Gadget will have to go in for some fuel and tires.
Gadget will probably not put as much fuel in. So it might still be close.
Will be close, yes.
Time difference. Gadget goes
28%
out there.
fuel. Mickey is just behind.
And side by side.
Stays ahead for now.
Was a good pit stop from Gadget. He'll have to defend on some cold tires though.
Yeah, the boys in the team did a great job.
Oh, KG's all over the place. Gadget's not an easy man to overtake either because he knows where to place his car.
In your rear bumper. No, that's Cartman. No, but Gadget is insanely hard to overtake most of the time. So this could be an interesting battle developing.
How's it looking on the rest of the track? I'm staying with the battle for third.
There doesn't seem to be any other battles.
Alright. Stay on with Mickey and Gadget for the moment.
I think Mickey is falling back now.
Yeah, he's behind 1.1 now.
He doesn't have the traction that Gadget's got.
But we have Luco coming up close.
Yes, and he's got slightly better tyres than Mickey, and on top of that, a lighter car due to fuel. Has Luco potentially underfueled here, though?
I think it could be the problem for him, yeah.
17 minutes remaining.
Maybe he should gain on Mickey and being in his slipstream, fuel save a bit. Just wait for right time to make an attack.
Yeah, that would probably be the smart thing to do.
He just has
That's
to.
if he catches him.
Yeah, he just has to get close enough first.
Well, so far, well, unsurprisingly, considering the type of cars, Mickey's front tyres are worse, but Luca's rear tyres are worse. But that's not exactly a shock, considering the cars that they're in.
Looks more evenly on Luco's car.
Yes. Gadget's not exactly pulling away.
Yeah.
But I think he's trying to manage his car more.
To be honest, I think the problem Mickey has right now is this extra fuel, its extra weight. So earlier, Luca and Mickey were pretty similar in pace, but now
look at this. Gadget is losing a lot of gap to Mickey. We could possibly see an attack.
But this battling will potentially really allow Luco into the mix. Just don't throw it in the sand.
Gadget almost just dropped it at the final corner. Oh, nice catch there, Plux. As we see, Gadget, he keeps fluctuating between above a second and below a second to Mickey. But Luco is under a second behind Mickey.
Juggernaut in pits and will take some fuel.
It's probably going to be his last pit stop, possibly.
Yeah.
I think Gadget might either need another pit stop or he's gonna try and get towards the very end. As we see, Juggernaut is he's left everyone. He's left everyone but Flapjack.
Mickey can use Juggernaut to overtake Gadget when he will let him through. No, not quite. Now there are three cars battling for a podium.
And I just worry about Luca's fuel.
And think of this, Gadget is also in VR, so he doesn't have all of the different viewpoints that the rest of the drivers have. He's very limited to the cockpit and rear view mirrors on the car. As we see, someone in front has had a spin. Who is that?
Vlad, again.
Vlad has spun again.
Mickey is attacking Gadget for third.
Oh, the same area for Vlad again. Wow. Oh, no!